Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this London Volleyball League game between Flaming Six Cobras and the Dynamos Divas. My name is Ollie Baker, I'm your commentator for today, and with me is Adam Watkins, who will be providing some very insightful analysis.
Absolutely.
Expect no holds barred today. This is a very, very tight contest. These two teams are currently level on points in Division 1. Pretty tight in the table between 3rd and 7th, most likely safe from relegation, but a win today will make certain of that for either of these teams. Adam, how are you stacking these two teams against each other?
Well, as you said, it's a tight group that they have in Division 1, and the Cobras have had a little bit of a blip, I would say, in their recent results, where they've lost a few of the recent results. So it could be a tight game. Originally a 3-0 win for the Cobras in the reverse fixture of this. So now in the home fixture, we have to see if they can keep that up. Although we are in Battersea, we love Battersea with its low roof. It could be instrumental in how this goes.
You and I, Adam, very used to this roof. However, this team less so, away from their usual home of Lambeth due to floor issues. And as you correctly said, 3-0 win in the reverse fixture, but the first two sets of that very, very tight. 21-19, 21-19, 21-13.
Was there a slight slur in there?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Cobra's going on court now. We have Indra, Angela, Feda to set. Sorry, Camilla to set, my bad. Asta, Bianca and Rachel. It's a strong lineup. Angela and Bianca through middle. Indra opposite with Camilla setting, and Rachel and Asta through the outside.
Expect some very, very loud support from the Cobras bench today.
So, and good calls of things like over the net and other helpful advice. For the Divas team, I don't recognise a huge amount, but at the back there is Claire and Feda, the libero. Their libero is very good. I coached her many years ago. She is very quick and very good. Although, obviously, at 4 feet tall, you can hit the ball over her.
Cobras to open the game with serving today. Bianca, as the backcourt middle, is the one with the ball. Here we go.
And I believe Lindsay will be the libero.
Strong serve to start the game. And the hit goes straight into the net. Early point for the Cobras from a strong serve from Bianca.
Don't think anyone was expecting that bullet serve from the off. Excellent stuff.
This one
out.
Dynamos leave this one, goes sailing long. Win 1 point with a serve and lose the next one. Very typical of a middle.
And number 14 to serve now. Another good serve. Good pass as well. Straight to Angela through the middle. Goes to outside tipped. Defended. Backcourt hit from Rachel. And another middle attack, a good middle attack, but Lindsay's under it. And Camilla has a good one to Angela. Fabulous set to the opposite. And off the hands.
That feels harsh on Cobras. They were doing very, very well with their passing there. Very good passing, not too tight to the net, just that meter off. That's lovely for the setter.
Okay, number 14 to serve again. Another hard serve to the back, picked up by Indra, and Asta falling all over herself to get to the ball. And quite honestly, a bit of a let-off there.
Good scramble from the Cobras to get that one over. And at the end of the day, if you get the ball on the other side of the net, you never know what's going to happen, and that's what they did there.
They definitely mucked up that free ball there. Okay, Camilla to serve. Another good hard serve, and well fielded though. Pushed wide, block touched. Indra goes for the push. Setter is out. Actually a very good set by the middle there, and hit at 6. So we have to the opposite. Indra rolls a hit, and the ball is out.
Very nice cut shot there from Indra. landing very, very tight to the net. Means the Dynamos are unable to get a good pass on that one.
Our blonde Canadian bombshell and Indra. Another good set out to the outside, rolled hit. Unfortunately not fielded by Lindsay there. To be honest, I think one of our two wing players should have been in there for a short ball.
Yeah, just dropping short of the libero there. It's often a tough one to pick up. Some of those balls right in the centre of the court. Sometimes a few of the players can look at each other, not sure what to do with it.
Number 5 serves out. Lefty serve. I think that was fortunate. Bit of a let-off. Now Asta is going around serves, possibly the angriest Italian I know. I don't know about you. Although we do have Anthony on the Pirates. Another good serve, banged down the middle. Setters under it, and the tip does not work.
Just think that set was a little bit low for the middle there. A couple of chats between the middle and the setter on the Dynamo side, saying, you know, what can be improved on that.
Put the ball higher. Oh, classic serve. Somehow they got it. Oh no, she broke the line of the net.
Yeah, number 2 just going into the net and crossing the line, trying to get that ball over. The ball did go over, but as you know, can't go into the net like that. Too dangerous.
And Asta bangs another beauty serve down there. Loud call. Roll shot from Claire. Blocked. Football, but Battersea is the winner.
Lovely block there from the Cobras. The setter from the Dynamos had no option there but to go with her foot and just cannons off and into the ceiling pipe.
And a timeout called by Heine from Dynamos. If I was Danny, I'd be quite happy with that start, I have to say, from the Cobras side. And by the way, this will be partisan commentary. We want the Cobras to win. Yeah,
very tight start to the set. Kind of almost going point for point until we got to 3-all, but Cobras with a string of serves, ending at this timeout at 7-3 up.
Nice, a string of serves? Just checking. Cheers, Ollie. By the way, it's about time that we plug the Rookery as our sponsor. Many a gin and tonic consumed at the Rookery, and indeed at the court.
Never at the court. Never at the court. We are responsible volleyball players.
And Asta back into serve. Let's see if she can belt another one. She does. It goes straight out, unfortunately. Coach's point there for the Dynamos coach.
Yeah, very good use of the timeout there. Just put the server, who's had a string of serves and some very good serves as well, just to give her a little bit of thought in her head. Some players thrive on that, but some players don't.
Excellent. And while Ollie was chatting about the serve, we had 2 fantastic attacks from Cobras there. Finished off by Indra, where she smacked the crap out of the ball, quite frankly. It was very good. And Angela comes around to serve. And loud call out as she belts the serve a la Sharapova. Unfortunately, straight back from Claire at Dynamos. It's a decent hit from the outside. Barely jumped, but put it in the right spot.
Very, very tennis-esque with that serve. Dynamos correctly calling out that there's a middle in 5 there. Could be a very strategic target.
Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there. Sada should have yelled help, but did not. And so no one went for it.
I always love seeing a ball drop in the middle of the court like that. Doesn't get me frustrated at all.
Number 16 serves again. It's another good serve. Tough receive. But Rachel takes a big swing, unfortunately, to 6. Goes outside, tipped by Claire on the Dynamos team. Claire's a wily player. That is a very good hit.
Very, very smart use of the ball there. Good set to the outside. Cobra is very clearly expecting a big hit. Just drop it behind the block there.
An easier serve this time. So we go middle, and Bianca belts the ball, wins the point. Very good. Indra to serve. Now, I don't want to jinx this, but Indra's got a fantastic serve. It comes over like a bullet.
You just know that you've jinxed that.
No, I did not.
I hate it when you're right.
She forgot that she was backcourt there. Seta goes for the backcourt on the opposite side for Dynamos. Picked up. Front court hit for Rachel. Banged off the block. Well picked up, but unfortunately nothing they could do with that. Another point for Cobras.
Yeah, with the block there, just taking the power off the ball, just letting it drop right on that 3-meter line. Very difficult to pick up.
All right, let's see. Indra gets ready again and wallops another serve. Slightly out. It's 3 serves out at the back of the court from Cobras there. So they have to remember it is 9-9.
8-10 the score. Very close set this as we see the serve come over.
Ooh, and an ace. Claire, number 2 from the Dynamos, does have a very decent serve as well. And she will maneuver it around. She will change what she's serving.
Bench for the Cobras rallying around the team there. As we see them
Free
almost
ball.
win that point,
Indra
but free
is
ball
under
comes
it.
over.
Camilla goes middle. Bianca, it's just not high enough. That set just not high enough. We're now 10-all, and it is anybody's game. It's a close set. Some arguments on the Dynamo side, though. I like to see that.
Loud calls a be ready from the bench.
A fantastic hit from Rachel there that was poorly passed up, but number 10, I believe it is, was struggling with that ball straight away.
Yeah, number five clearly
number
was
5,
not ready for that ball. Should have listened to a bench.
Another belter of a serve. Libero struggles with it and straight into the net.
Yeah, high pass from the Libero, but too far to position 4 there.
In fairness, off that serve, it's difficult to get any decent pass. That was a hard serve. And she goes again. Look at that.
Clips the top of the net.
Out from Dynamos. I think Rachel's serve is scaring them because she is hitting it low and hard over the net.
The other thing that Rachel is doing here is just not giving Dynamos time to reset from these mistakes.
When the whistle goes, she hits. And
it comes over so quickly.
Yeah. And another serve out.
Oh. That is the curse of the commentator right there.
Number 18 from Dynamos to serve. Straight into the net. Fantastic for Cobras. They need to take this and go with it. So Bianca coming around to set. We know she's already got the bullet serve in her locker. Let's see where it goes.
Thank you, number 18, for returning the favour there.
Yeah, fantastic serve. Number 5, again, not ready.
No, and if I were Bianca, I would be putting this next serve straight in the same place.
Well, number 5 should not be receiving by the setup they have at the moment. She just randomly got in the way. Timeout call by Dynamos.
Yeah, coach may have seen the same thing. That number 5 should not have been in the receive there. Maybe going to have a word now about their setup.
What I like is the second coach is there obviously doing statistics, which I can already help him with. Not very good.
We'll see if this timeout from the Dynamos has the same effect, or whether Bianca can keep her mind on the serve and get this next one straight over.
Danny's quite animated over there, so I suspect he's giving some instructions about where to hit. And we're back on court. Bianca to serve again. All the timeouts used by Dynamos. 15-11. Cracking serve. I mean, it was a fabulous pickup by the libero, but number 19 does a demon block on Cobras there.
Yeah, 2 overpasses in a row there from Dynamos. First one coming straight back, but the second one blocked, and that's what you can do with a tall middle, just get in the way.
Set of serves out, and once again a let off for Cobras. They're now 16-12 up. This is the business end of the set.
Yeah, if Cobras can capitalise here.
Number 3, Camilla to serve. Kind of high serve, but it's in. Number 5 was under it. Gone middle, but it's picked up, and Angela rolls the hit. It was very unlucky not to get the point there. That's an easy one. Field that up, and Indra has a good shout at that. Set us out. Out of system hit from number 5. It's not bad. Lindsay also puts up an out of system hit. Asta tips the ball over and scores the point.
Dynamos there reading that it wasn't going to be a powerful hit over and the blocker coming off the net. But that just led to confusion between the opposite and the setter in backcourt. Giving the point to the Cobras.
Break the shape, and it's always a problem. Right, good serve again, and a good pass from number 5. They go middle again. They clearly favour the middle hit. Number 19 scores them lots of points, I can tell.
That ball again just dropping in that no man's land in the middle of the court.
Number 5 to serve from Dynamos. It was out last time, lefty serve. This time in. Asta under it, it's a decent pass. We go middle. Rolled over. Almost a Battersea moment, but number 5 again puts the ball into the net. She's not having a good day there.
Yeah, her team rallying around her, trying to pick her head up, but you can see as soon as that ball hit the net, apologising to the bench, head is dropping. If I were Cobras, that's the player I'd be targeting right now.
100%. And let's see what Asta's about to do now. Well, she just belts the serve as hard as possible. Who knew where it was going to go? But once again, Dynamos attack through the middle. This is definitely their tactic. Interesting, that probably should have been called. Referee Alex lets the set go. It was marginal, but I think that was probably a double.
Always a bit of leniency allowed in the London Volleyball League.
Number 19 to serve. And floated over. Rachel under it. Camilla forgets she's in Battersea and puts the ball into the ceiling.
Yeah, this court can be a blessing and a curse.
15-18 at the moment. Another old serve. Lindsay under it. Camilla puts up a decent ball. Rachel, big hit off the block. Setter goes for the tip, and it is a good tip.
As I've said time and time again in this set, it seems that Dynamos just seem to have a magnet for that, just right in the middle of the court, on that 3-meter line. You end up in that triangle of sadness between the libero, the opposite, and the middle at the front court.
It's the players at the front court not peeling off the block. So when the block is on either side of the court, the person on the other peg should be peeling off to cover that short ball, and what they're doing is staying at the net. And we have this issue on many of our teams.
Yes, this is a very flaming 6 issue that we're slowly beginning to address.
Now,
Cobras still in control of this set, 16-18 up. If they can side out this one, 19-16, puts them right in control.
I think Danny would have told them to just, get ready and belt the ball. Yep, out to Rachel, and she does belt the ball. Another tipped. Another tipped hit from Claire. Blocked, but the block was just out. Very, very close. Number 19 continues to serve. And that's a good serve.
It's not a good serve.
Oh, it was out.
Yeah, just beyond that baseline.
That must have been very close, because that looks good.
It was not far. Very, very well read by the backline of the Cobras.
Really?
Or very fortunate.
Okay, Angela serves. Nice down the middle at 5. Go opposite. They roll the hit. Asta is under it. Camilla sets the ball out to opposite themselves, and Indra gets blocked. We then have a scramble for the ball that was a little bit uncoordinated, I would say.
Just a bit of miscommunication there. Indra picking up that second ball well, but not a single player there certain that, yes, this one is mine, I'm going to take this, and ends up putting it in the net.
16 for Divas serves, goes to 6, and we go middle. Bianca hits a great ball, and it's lifted by the number 18 middle from Dynamos.
This gives Cobras set point. Indra to serve. As Adam said previously in the set, cannon
if you
of
want
a serve.
anyone to serve this, it's her. Great serve. I mean, picked up, but what a good serve. Goes middle and hit at 6. Divas go middle. It's rolled out the back of the court for the set.
Yeah, very, very far out the back of the court there. You can definitely tell that as soon as the number 19 middle for the Dynamos went to the back court, they were far less certain about using that middle hitter.
Yeah, they definitely favour number 19 as their outball, but when she's back court, there is no outball as she's replaced by the libero.
Cobras taking the lead early on in that set. Almost losing control of it towards the end, but did very well to hold on and see it through for a 21-18 win.
I just want to get this in because we're obviously being recorded, and then later I'd like to think that people are going to watch this back. Marie, libero, what happened there? Did Danny finally decide that the kind of hit like an elephant trunk thing with no arm pointing up is not good enough? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask her later and no doubt be chastised for insulting her.
Maybe he just thinks that red is her colour. While we're criticising fashion, can we just point out the second ref today, Pep, wearing shorts, flip-flops and a cap indoors?
Yeah, I mean, we all know that Pep is an absolute idiot. It's just a thing. I mean, not only that, have you noticed that he's turned the cap of the deep dish cap up? Like the peak is up.
It's about time that he covered up that hair of his.
Well, yes. I mean, he does imagine he is 10 years younger than he is, so that's the thing. Obviously, we shouldn't talk about Pep poorly, but we will. And aside from questionable fashion sense, I'm not really sure he knows what's going on a volleyball court either.
I mean, he's wearing a beach referee top. Is he aware that this is indoors in March?
Probably not, because he's probably high on ketamine. Ollie, hand in palm there, does not agree with my assessment.
I'm not even sure we can say that.
I think it's done. Cobras one set up. Alex back on the ref stand. Pep just about to do some more drugs. I'm afraid we are just left with one commentator at the moment, as Ollie has had to go to the bathroom. Dynamos will have the first serve for this. It'll be number 9 to serve. Sorry, number 8. And apparently I'm being restricted to my medication. Apologies if I've said something that I should not have said.
And I'm back in the room, just in time for the second set.
High loopy serve. Rachel is under it. Camilla puts up a nice set. Good hit by Bianca. Rolled hit from Dynamos into the net. The standing hits are not working for them, Ollie. They need to be more aggressive, Dynamos.
Yeah, when the set goes well, they can do a lot with it. When it doesn't go well, they can't.
Well, they've been standing hitting a fair amount now. Yeah, there's a few good ones, but meh. Their aggression level needs to go up. And now we're starting to read the middle as well. See, Cobras hitting is just more aggressive.
Yeah, and Cobra's starting to pick up on that very well picked up on the tip there.
And Bianca in to serve. Once again, we'll expect another bullet serve. Yes, cracking serve. Put up nicely. They go middle again, of course. Asta read it again this time. We've gone backcourt. Rachel rolls the shot over to the opposite for the first time, but the opposite hits it in the net. Again, honestly, if they don't get it to the middle, they've not got an attack.
It's just another set that's not quote-unquote perfect. The opposite there
but she
isn't sure what to do with.
And Bianca serves again. Another bullet serve over, but the libero fields it very well. And a great tip from the setter there.
Well, setter looking at the hitters around them saying, well, you can't do it, so I'll do it myself.
Yep. No, 100% that's just what happened, but it was still a very, very cheeky tip. Serves over. Lindsay is under it. Camilla puts it out to Asta. Asta unfortunately hits it in the net. Some random cheering from the Cobras there. I'm really not sure what they're saying. Right, another good serve, to be fair. Rachel under it. Camilla goes middle. Angela gets blocked. And to be fair, gets stuff blocked. Her reaction was great, but it just went out.
Yeah, very nice pass and a good set there, but just needed to angle that hit either way to 1 or 5 there, but went straight into the middle blocker.
Another good serve. Camilla under it. Goes Asta again. This time Asta hits a fantastic line hit. Dynamos think it's out, but there's no way that was out.
No, coach very, very much telling them that was very far in.
I noticed Demi from the Pirates over the far side on his own texting. What's that about? Not even watching the game. Camilla, good serve. Picked up and rolled over for the free ball. That was interference from the middle. But
that was very much over the net
lets
there.
It go, and a free ball back over. Let's see if we can get this back, Cobras. That is a tough set from Camilla.
Some of the Cobras players, they're definitely trying to call for interference, but the ref shaking his head in disagreement.
Pep, second ref, rolls the ball into the far corner. Because he doesn't really know where the court is or where the players are because he's so high right now.
Stop it.
Rolled through the middle. And then opposite hit from Dynamos was good, but picked up fantastically by Cobras. Again, I've got the free ball, but off the roof.
Battersea wins another point for Flaming Six.
Certainly does. Pep looking up at the roof, wondering what's going on with his life right now as he can see rainbows. And possibly a pink unicorn just charging at him right now. Anyway, as the serve's over, it's a free ball over from Dynamos. Camilla sets pipe, but Asta scuffs it, but still gets away with it. Another free ball. We go. Camilla goes middle. Angela hits a big hit through the middle and gets it. Again, with number 19 now backcourt or off court with the libero on. Angela's got free reign at the net.
Well, Dynamo's middle there, number 3, just didn't read that whatsoever. It wasn't a quick set. Relatively quick, but not so quick that she couldn't have got up in time.
I played with Hannah or coached around Dynamos for a while. Not the fastest of middles, so not getting in the way of Angela at the moment, which is great for Cobras. Camilla pushes it opposite, rolled over, but fielded by the Dynamos. And there's a block there, so they've got another try at that. Asta under it. Camilla goes outside. Rachel just about gets a swing in, and the ball hits the floor.
It's just watching that Dynamo's middle there for that point. Her jumps for the blocks are always just about a half second off from her wing players. Yes, she's very tall, and she can afford a bit of a gap, but there's just a disconnect there in the block.
What a belting serve from Asta there. Somehow returned on free ball by Dynamos. They go opposite. Indra rolls the ball over. Seda tries again for the tip and gets away with it. That time she got away with it.
5-7 the score now. Cobras leading this set.
Number 4 from Dynamos to serve, sorry. Rolled over, good serve. Good serve. And now we're 6-7 and the set is very close.
Danny giving words of encouragement to his players there. They're not phased just yet.
Another good serve. Rachel scuffs it slightly, but we go through the pipe, and it's a great hit through the pipe, blocked by Angela. And will they be able to do anything with it? Okay, down to 6. Camilla pumps the ball over to Indra. Indra rolls a big hit over to 6. Their opposite backcourt, no power in that hit.
Didn't even reach the net, that one.
No, that's a dick of the day moment right there, I'm afraid.
Something
Angela
you would know all about.
Yeah, no, I'm proud winner of that earlier today. Angela hits a big ace. Very good serve.
Same again, please, Angela.
Heine takes a timeout. No, sorry. He's replaced number 6 with number 5. Pep actually knew what was happening there. I'm shocked. And actually, to be fair, good substitution because number 5 did a really good job there. Again, the Dynamos middle is not making the blocks at the moment, so we need to attack through the middle more. And Rachel hits a big hit, but it gets fielded by the backcourt. It's a great rally. Over to number 2, rolls into that hole in the court. Again, Claire, clever hitter. She gets the right spot.
Yeah, definitely understand that substitution. I can understand why the Dynamos coach brought on number 6 at the start of this set, as number 5 was struggling at the end of the last one. But as you say, number 5 picking up that last serve very, very well.
And a serve in the net, let off for the Cobras.
Yeah, the Dynamos player there could have just done with using a few more of the 8 seconds that she's allowed. It was a very, very quick time from the whistle
over to Indra, my favourite server. Yes. And an ace. Although, closer than I think everyone expected that to be.
Definitely a breath of a sigh of relief there from Indra as she saw that one drop wide of the green line.
And another good serve. There's, a tip from Indra rolls the ball to 6. Hannelore takes a big hit through middle and it goes to Bianca through middle. Almost a good block. We picked it up and Lindsay diving probably put off Asta there.
Yeah, good read from the Cobras setter there to drop off the net when the tip came over. But
so interesting facts about Lindsay, the Scottish libero from Cobra. That is that her family do indeed make haggis, and on top of that, she was a winner in the Highland Games caber tossing 3 years ago in the lightweight category.
Can't tell if you're taking the piss.
Really? Good.
Well, isn't that what all Scottish people do?
And go to number 19 through the middle, and it's a good hit off the shoe, no less, as well. So very good set. Danny on the sidelines telling the blockers what they should have done. I'm sure they really appreciate that.
Oh, I thought he was just practicing his dance moves.
We go outside. Asta takes a big swing. Fielded. They go pipe from Dynamos. Indra is under it. And we go pipe. Rachel, unfortunately, then hits the ball out.
Interesting decision to bump set to pipe from there. I would have thought Camilla had just enough time to get under it and turn and set with her hands.
Another good serve. Camilla chases down the serve receive, but Asta unfortunately hits the ball into the net. I think a little bit too excited. Danny takes a timeout, probably wise.
Yeah,
It's
Dynamos
11-12.
point off the Cobras now, almost leveling the game up.
Now, this is normally where I would ask you what you think Danny is saying to the players, but actually instead what we're going to talk about is Vanessa. Vanessa hasn't come on court yet for the Cobras, but to our crowd out there, Vanessa is looking for a boyfriend. So if anyone wants to write in, please, if you write in with the best chat up line, I will deliver it to her.
Sorry, we're just having a quick snack break for the commentators.
So yes, the best chat up line on any people watching will get forwarded onto Vanessa and delivered by me. Okay, we're back on court.
Send that to the email address of ilikevolleyballgirls@flaming6.co.uk.
Nice. 6, the number, not the word.
We are a serious commentary team, I swear.
Oh, fabulous tip from Bianca there. Fantastic. We're not a serious commentary team. One of us is. Bianca gets serve back onto the Cobras side, and 13-11. Good timeout from Danny. Good serve. Actually, tough set there. Great choice to go to the opposite, and what a fantastic hit from Indra. And calls of over the net, which indeed it was. Bianca to serve again. Belts another serve over. Good, and they go for that middle again on the ball that really they shouldn't have done, and Dynamos kind of letting Cobras now dictate this set, 15-11. And timeout from the from the Dynamos coach.
That's the issue when you have just a single player that you rely on that little bit too much, means that you look for them in situations where it's just not on. And they absolutely, their Dynamos should have tried something else, but they went for that middle, set the ball too high, and now they're in their own heads because they can't get their out ball working.
Yes, so I'm presumably this is what Heine will be telling them, is to spread the ball around, because the Cobras know they're going middle as well. But we will see. What we have for them for Cobras timeout, I would expect Danny's just said more of the same. Just keep the energy level up, and don't concentrate on his dance moves. Oh, Bianca belts the serve into the net. Heine gets another coach's point.
Oh. Pep has called a rotation error.
Oh my God, there is a rotation error, which is hilarious. And on top of that, I mean, let's 100% be sure about this, because we don't know which game Pep is watching. He thinks there's only 2 players on court.
Dan in the crowd stands there making a comment that seemingly only he is laughing at.
I mean, most importantly, Pep was right. I mean, who saw that coming? Camilla goes middle. Angela unfortunately hits the ball in the net, but they had a 3-point earlier, so it's now 16-12. Dynamo's serve, number 5 to serve. It's a rolled serve. We should field this well and then be able to attack the ball. Come on, Cobras. Yep, rolled serve. Rachel's under it. Oh, we've gone tip. Okay. And Rachel is under it again. This time she goes to the outside. Asta gets a big hit. And they do not pick up the block. Fantastic. So we are now 17-12. Camilla, big serve. Poor pass from the number 5.
Big cheers from the Cobras bench there.
Possibly time to sub her off now, because she was subbed on.
Oh, the receiver, not the server.
Yep. Yeah, no, not the server. No. Although she did just serve out, so maybe the server as well.
Yeah, why not? One mistake and you're out. Sling Europe, mate.
But just imagine if they did that in Pyros, we wouldn't have any players.
I really can't pull off that accent, can I?
That good chase from Lindsay, but unfortunately couldn't get enough under that. Number 19 again, it was one of their trickier servers from the last set. So 14-18, let's not let her get a run of serves. And Lindsay overpasses it off the net, tough for Camilla. Need a little bit of concentration here, because we do not want to let Dynamos back into this game. Number 19 to serve again. And a let-off.
That is very classic middle behaviour there. Send a couple of strong serves over that Cobras aren't able to get the ball back, and then send the next one right into the bottom of the net.
Yeah, it does certainly happen. Asta to serve, another good server. Big serve that she hits there. Set for the middle. Hannelore gets it under it, but it's fielded, and Rachel takes a big swing, hits the net and goes over. They have to go for something here. Another good pass. Indra is under it. Free ball over from the Cobras. The attack is coming middle. They definitely love a middle attack over at the Dynamos. And we go an opposite attack. It's a good one. Angela somehow tips the ball over. That is not a lift, Claire, no matter what you want to call it. It came off her wrist.
Biggest cheer of the game after that point. Probably also the longest rally, and that will get inside Dynamo's heads.
Another good serve. Good pass. She did not need to bump set that. Yeah, I think after Indra and Camilla collided, there was a big hole in the back, and fair play to Hannelore at number 3 in Dynamo. She hit the ball into that hole.
Disappointing we didn't see a spin serve there.
Okay, Dynamos to serve. Rolled in. And an ace.
Calls of in there from Danny. None of his players listening to him.
Well,
17-20 the score.
As any coach in Flaming Six will tell you, that's pretty much par for the course. Another good serve. Asta under it. Camilla puts the ball up. And Indra hits a good ball down, but it's been picked up. They've gone pipe. She just about got that. I'm not sure if she was before or after the line. But Alex says before the line, so it's a free. Pep just checking things because right now he's tripping balls. And
19-20 the score now.
19-20.
Dynamos have brought it to within 1 point.
Danny's should be taking a timeout, and he does so. Second timeout from Danny. I think if you're Danny right now, you're asking for calm, a little bit of perspective. The serve is okay, but it's not crazy.
Just need to take your breath, absorb the serve, put a nice pass up, and then ba-bam on the hip.
Excellent. Are you preaching players to remain calm, Ollie? Because I have played volleyball with you.
Am I not the calmest player you've ever seen on court?
Absolutely not.
Well, I'll do as I say, not what I do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got that. Okay, come on, Cobras.
That's your philosophy as a coach,
what
right?
A coach's point. Takes the set.
Coach's set.
Coach's set. And we're changing ends now with Cobras 2-0 up. Danny.
Can we...
Danny, coach's point. Oh, sorry, not the coach's point. Apparently the bench called that.
Can we expect to see some changes in this set? Danny has gone with the same starting lineup in the last 2 sets. We are now 2 sets to 0 up. Will there be some changes, or will Danny want to see this game out?
I think he will want to see the 3-0 win. They are in a precarious position in the league. It is safety first in terms of points. Get this win and they can worry about the next games. Ollie is desperately looking at a way to escape from here now. So while Ollie is off court, we'll talk about Ollie, the young man from Pirates who is commentating with you today. Is possibly the most stressed volleyball player I've ever played volleyball with. So tightly wound is Ollie that when you go on court with him, if you were to touch him, he kind of unsprings like a clock. It's amazing. I got a little snort of laughter from our producer, Elliot, there, while he listens to me wax lyrical about Ollie's stress problems. What I do like as well, Danny is getting very animated. He was getting kind of going in for the lunges, saying all kinds of things for the Cobras there, but really, realistically, it is more of the same. Two sets to the good. Just keep going. Make sure that you keep serving hard, and I'm sure that they will do very well. Let's see what happens next. I'm just going to take a moment to have my gin and tonic. Danny giving Pep the rotation slip there. Pep, no idea what a rotation slip is. It's fantastic.
I did hear what you were saying just as I was leaving, and I do appreciate the fact that as someone born before the millennium, I can still be considered a young man.
Did I call you young? I mean, you are. Disgustingly so. Young enough to be my kid, according to the guy in the pub the other night. What should disturb you is that you look like me.
I'd take it as a compliment if I were you.
I was disturbed by the fact that he thought that my offspring would be a midget. Anyway, we digress from the game quite substantially. Bianca to serve, back as you were, same team on as the last two sets. Boom. Good serve. It's going to be a free ball back if it's back. It is. Down on 6. Good pass. We go middle. It should have been higher. Number 19 hits middle down to 6. Camilla goes outside to Asta. Asta belts the ball, but unfortunately out. And I know Bianca is asking for a touch, but there was no touch.
How far out?
Pretty far out. Probably needed a taxi to get it. Number 14 serves. Good serve. Indra picks it up off the backcourt and Camilla puts over a tip. Setter goes out. Lefty hits a good hit.
It's definitely a net touch in there.
There's a net touch from Angela.
Yeah, when you see the net bouncing like that and the ball's nowhere near it, someone has to have touched it.
And Ollie can tell you a lot about touching balls.
The net!
Good hit from Asta there off the block and into the middle of the court. Camilla to serve for Cobras. Hopefully Dynamos have come out kind of all guns blazing for this, so they do know that they have to win this set. Cobras have to keep themselves going. Good serve from Camilla. Fielded, go middle, of course they do, and it is a good hit. Can't be picked up. That middle she is moving the ball around. She does hit angles. It is a difficult one to read. If they have a good pass, 100% they're going to her, but there's not much Cobras can do about it.
Would you start to set up a double block on that, or would you let the wing players pick up the tips?
I think you're going to have to go with one block and pick up the tips. Because she isn't belting the ball, she's just placing it. Rachel under it. Camilla goes opposite. Indra takes a nice swing, but to the middle of the court. Although it's caused all kinds of problems. Free ball, and it's good. Camilla goes through the middle and off the block and point.
Angela just taking the power off that hit, and there's not much the number 19 on the Dynamos can do to react to it. Just comes off the outside of her arm and drops in front of the opposite.
And now Asta to serve hopefully another few bullet serves from Asta will see us into a lead. Nope. Commentator's curse. straight into the net. Thanks, Asta.
While I hate seeing the Cobras lose points, I do love seeing you be wrong.
Because it's so rare. Anyway, we go through the outside, and Rachel takes a big hit. Oh, very unlucky from the Dynamos out. I mean, to be fair, to get a hand on that hit was difficult. It could have rolled anywhere off that net. Angela to serve. Okay, I don't have to say we have a very strong serving team at the moment from Cobras. Everyone has got a good serve. And another Sharapova from Angela there. I'm afraid it's just me commentating again. Oliver's tiny bladder has struck again, and he is away from the microphone. Another big serve. Oh, just out. It was closer than it looked.
I would like to claim that my commentator is chatting rubbish.
Your commentator? You are the commentator.
Co-commentator.
Good serve from number 16. Unfortunately, Lindsay kind of dived at it a little bit there. And number 16 going to serve again. Eventually we will have some analysis commentary from Oliver, but at the moment he's not sure what to say. Serves into the net. And Indra, the bullet server, loving it.
My analysis of that was that was a terrible serve.
Indeed. And Indra goes, big, like it, but on the libero, so it's a good pass. They go middle. That's a decent hit through middle from number number 18 there. And
you say,
to be in fairness, in the first set, she didn't do that much. That was a good hit through middle.
As you say, good power on the serve from Indra there, but have to be aiming those away from the libero, who has shown that she can pass very well today.
She is a good libero, Feder. Rachel rolls the shot over to 6. Divas under it, goes out outside even with the lefty. Back through middle with Bianca. Bianca hits a great hit, and Anya gets involved at the scoring as she punches the ball out with disdain. Don't hit that ball near me, says Anya.
More chance of over the net coming from the Cobras bench.
And Rachel Santa Cruz to serve. American Trump supporter, I believe. And serves into the net, probably with anger at me saying something like that. Number 18 from Dynamos to serve. It's a good serve, and Lindsay is under it. Camilla picks up a decent set there, bump set, but Dynamos attack through with the lefty opposite again, who is playing as an outside now. And then they go through the middle. She rolls to Lindsay. Camilla picks it up. Asta has got to put a free ball over. It's good. Another roll shot coming from the lefty. Go back to middle. Bianca tips the ball. Okay, this is becoming a very, very long rally. You go to Camilla, puts it out to Asta. Asta can only tip. Libero under it. Middle hits a big ball, but Indra is under it. Asta goes for the big hit, and it's good, but 6 fields it. And now we've got a roll shot from the back. Asta under it. Go middle. Bianca hits a massive hit, but sadly out. It's a cracking rally. It was a good rally. Sorry, Ollie has gone to the bathroom again. Apparently he has to have more bladder issues. I think there's something wrong with him. Dynamos attack through middle. Camilla pushes the ball outside to Asta. Asta hits a fantastic line hit. Fantastic line hit. Ollie is still in the bathroom. Honestly, his bladder...
I'm going to take this moment to remind everyone listening never to take heed of what Adam Watkins ever says.
Unfortunately, Bianca just hits the ball out. I honestly, like kidney stone or something, maybe, mate. Like, I don't know. You keep going away. Anyway, setter from Dynamos to serve.
I miss when I was commentating on you coaching.
Actually, a fabulous tip from Camilla there at front court. Oh, we're about to see a change. Indra is coming off and Federer is coming on. No, Camilla is coming off and Federer is coming on to serve.
That's the first change.
And a high pressure moment as well.
For the Cobras this match. Cobras 8-10 down, so they are chasing this set.
Good serve. Straight back, Lindsay is under it. Federer puts the ball up for middle and Angela hits over the block. It was good. Free ball over from Dynamos. We've gone opposite to Indra. Indra puts a cheeky roll ball over and we have another free ball opportunity. Goes to Asta. Asta hits big, but I would say that was in. But the referee says it was out.
Yeah, he wasn't listening to me.
And even Dan on the sideline says that's out. And so if he says it's out, it probably was a way out because he would have definitely cheated.
No,
Cobras are going a bit 6 and 7s here. They're starting to give away points.
I've definitely known Dan to give away points in games where I know for a fact the ball was out and he said, oh, no, that was in.
Timeout call from Danny. If you're Danny, Ollie, let's get this back on a serious thing. If you're Danny, what would you be saying to the team? My God, that was loud from Dynamos. But anyway.
If I were Danny, I'd be saying, oh, bloody hell, I'm a lot taller now. No, I would be saying just take a second to breathe. You know, the score is 8-11. They are definitely, 8-12. They are definitely not out of touch in this set. You know, they've comfortably taken the first two sets. And they can definitely take control of this one. Just take a second to breathe. Take control with the pass. Get it up. Put a good set up. And let your hit do the work.
No, it's fair. That's good advice. It would be interesting to... I don't know what he was actually saying because he was kind of breakdancing in there. But we will find out later.
Maybe I got a future in coaching. Who knows?
Number 5 serves a good one. I'm not answering that. And Indra hits a good ball under there. It's going to be a free ball back from Dynamos. We go opposite. Indra hits another ball, but at 6 again. 16 gets blocked, but it's picked up by Dynamos and they go backcourt. Rolled over, but the set is tough. But somehow it is picked up by Dynamos who put the ball back over again. And a miscommunication at the back of the court for Dynamos. Come on, I don't want a fourth set. Come on.
Scottish and American in the backcourt. They probably can't understand each other. That's why there was a miscommunication.
That's definitely possible. Oh, batter C. Unfortunately, the low net here.
Asta being very deliberate with how slowly she took that ball to the net before rolling it under, just giving the Cobras that bit of extra time.
Nice rolled hit from Asta there, because that was a tough hit. And that's 4. Yeah. Fantastic. Now what they need to do is consolidate this and start coming back into the game because we are a little bit behind in this set.
What the Dynamos are doing very, very well this set is just keeping the ball alive. And they're putting the ball over, I would say, most of the balls that are going over the net to the Cobras are free balls.
Yeah.
But
ACE.
There are big hits coming over from the Cobras that the Dynamos are just picking up time and time again. And that can get demoralizing when you're throwing everything at a team and they can just keep going.
2 big serves from Asta there. Yep. Broken the line of the net. Wow, there's some seriously loud shit going on over there.
But just
that's
like
2
that,
fantastic serves from Asta.
And just like that, you can put the thought just that seed of doubt into the opposition's head that suddenly they're not in control of everything. Yes, they've still got a 3-point lead, but a 3-point lead of 14-11, very different from a 5-point lead of 14-9.
So I don't think I've heard you this excited before, Oliver. You're animated, your arms are moving around, you're becoming very Italian. Have you been spending a lot of time with Anthony?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm quite as sweary as him yet.
Okay. Right, but good gesticulation. I know you can't see it at home, but very animated Oliver. Asta comes back onto serve. Oh, another great serve and an ace.
That serve was sailing so far long.
Yeah, but the player was in the way.
They
can't get out of the way, it's in.
That was probably chest height. She was almost on the baseline.
No, that's in. Tough serve. That's a lovely serve. And a free ball, which they do get back. Set is out. Angela goes for the set. It was lovely. Indra hits the ball. Unfortunately for Dynamos, they can't pick the ball up off of that hit. But I will 100% tell you that Angela is the happiest setter on the court right now.
Very, very well done from the Cobras there. That ball came straight onto the setter, but they didn't panic.
And another timeout from Heine. Very quick succession for the 2 timeouts there.
That's interesting because Dynamo's still in the lead in this set.
I assume he doesn't want to lose it.
True, but I just would hold on to that second timeout just for a little bit longer.
He's getting quite angry here. He's saying to people they're not ready, which I actually disagree. I think they've been getting the ball back a lot, and they are ready for the ball. What they lack at the moment is an attack.
A shake of the head and a face in the palm for the co-coach of the Dynamos there.
Yeah, it's awful when the other team are better. Another great serve from Asta. Yeah, they went for the big middle hit again, and Angela now thinks she's a setter. And it's like 1 is okay, 2 no.
Middles do 1 good set, and suddenly they think, who knows what middles think.
Number 19 to serve from Dynamos. Rolled over. Rachel puts up difficult ball. We go for the free ball back. Dynamos attack outside. Claire has a good hit, but Lindsay is under it. We have a decent pickup there from Feder, although I would argue possibly a lift.
Lovely tip straight onto the setter there.
I like that Claire went over to complain to Alex and he just waved her away nonchalantly. I mean, to be fair, he set his stall out. He's not calling them. Angela to serve. Angela hits a big serve, but sadly out the side of the court. We are 16-14 to Dynamos.
And just
Cobras can still get this.
Small moments like that, Dynamos are able to just hold on to their lead with the smallest of their fingertips.
16 serves. Rachel is under it. Feder puts up a nice set. Another tip from Bianca and fielded as well. Got the block up. Oh, and off the net with the block. It's unfortunate.
Stretching out into a 3-point lead now. Dynamos almost taking control of this set. 17-14 up.
17-14. All you need to do is get the ball back on your side, and Indra is the next server.
Yeah, this point is very, very crucial.
Excellent.
And it's won by the Cobras.
Asta hits a lovely pipe. And now what we need to do is concentrate on this and serve it out, because this is the moment. Another good serve, goes to 6. They go middle, roll shot has come up under it. Asta is there, and we've gone to Rachel, who's using the net again. Feder calls well, and it goes backcourt opposite. Lindsay picks up the ball. Asta does something with it, and then we put the ball back over. Claire hits the ball, but Lindsay is under it again. Bianca puts the serve up. Rolled over from Rachel. This is volleyball at its finest. And roll shot from the pipe player. Rachel this time hits it, but it's still picked up and dribbled over.
Tell you what, this game has not been short of long rallies.
It certainly has not. I've run out of gin and tonic.
I'm sure that's just a metaphor.
No, I really have run out of gin and tonic. Another good serve from Indra. Claire rolls the ball over to 6, where under it goes Bianca. Oh, massive hit. What a hit.
Very, very well found. The far deep corner
Where's
of one
the barman? My apologies there. My addiction got the better of me. Another good serve from Indra.
Almost like
Claire rolls it over off the. Oh, fantastic pickup from Rachel, and Indra backcourt rolls and in. What a fabulous hit!
An almost identical spot of where the last ball went on the previous point to put Cobras into the lead for the first time in this set, and now 3 points away from winning this match.
I know you hate it when I'm right, but was I right about Indra coming around to serve or what?
No comment.
Another good serve from Indra. It's going to be back with a free ball. Oh, no, a decent backcourt attack, really. But we go middle. Bianca hits a good hit. And again, they're going to have to scramble the ball back. Asta puts the ball up. Feder goes middle. Bianca again. And scramble ball back up. Claire tips it. It's up. Feder hits it. And Rachel hits a great line shot, but it's still up. Middle goes. Blocked. And Indra puts the ball over. This rally is the never-ending rally. We're looking for another free ball here. It goes over. Asta puts the ball up. Feder goes middle again. Bianca hits another good hit. Tipped over. We go opposite. Underarm opposite for some reason. And we have a double touch from Dynamos. To be honest, I think everyone was just knackered after that.
Very, very well done by Cobras to keep that going. But again, it goes back to a previous point. The majority of those balls coming over from the Dynamos were free balls. You've got to be killing at least one of them from the Cobras' point of view.
Another banging set, good hit. It's picked up by Indra on the tumble. Rachel takes another good hit. They have to go pipe. Pipe goes, rolls it to 6. Asta is under it. Indra puts the ball up. Lindsay will get the free ball over. And it's going to have to be another free ball, or at least, nope, a good roll from backcourt. Lindsay under it. Feder puts the ball up to pipe. Asta hits a good pipe. Fielded, backcourt opposite, and out. Oh! I would have said that was out, but Danny's unsure and the referee is very sure.
Our director in charge of the cameras here is also giving me the nod, saying that's in.
Oh, excellent. I mean, Pep didn't know which ball was hit.
Is there a ball?
Tough pass and free ball over from the Cobras. Claire is under it. Setter goes for middle. She hits a very good hit through the middle. And this is now a very tight game of 19 all.
Still just one side out and one serve from the Cobras. They can win this game, and a very smartly timed timeout from Danny there.
Yep, 19 all timeout. Time again to make your players calm down a little bit, get themselves ready for the pass, and then finally the hit. Pep coming over to Anya to look at the score sheet to pretend that he can read. But we're also well aware that he can't read.
Especially not in his current state.
Who knows what you can see when you're doing that, when you're tripping balls like that. Okay, Claire from Dynamos to serve, number 2. And Cobras line themselves up. Claire takes a big swing. Asta is under it. Feder puts the ball up for Bianca through the middle. It's a good hit. And they've got to do a free ball. Heiner's calling for a double, but we already know that they're not being called. The block was good. We go middle, and another good block. Good pickup from Indra. Rachel hits a great hit and gets the point.
That was a lovely set there. Bump set from far side of the court, straight from outside, put in a perfect position for Rachel to smash that over.
Lovely set from Feder. That is absolutely right. I think not. Right, one serve from Rachel. It's a good serve. Dynamos are under it. They're struggling. They've put the free ball over. Rachel again under it. Feder puts up through the middle, and it's a big hit. They go for the tip, and it's a good tip.
Honestly, deja vu with all these free balls coming over.
And number 19 back on their attacking out ball. So let's see. I mean, this really does come down to the quality of the serve from number 18. And it's out. A little bit too excited there. Big call of how far out this far from Dan wanting to intimidate the young woman on court. Lovely. Bianca takes a big serve. There was some interesting idea there from their middle, and she literally gifted that third set to the Cobras.
And not just the third set, the entire match. That is now 3-0 to the Cobras, and they repeat the result from the reverse fixture.
Absolutely fantastic result for Cobras. Really good for them, very happy for them, and thank you very much, Ollie, for being my partner in crime on this broadcast.
Oh, thank you so very much, Adam. You kept me so very calm and in control of that commentary.
You were the number one commentator. I made sure of that.
Well, with that result, Cobras almost guarantee themselves, or basically guarantee themselves, safety for this season and will remain a Division 1 team for the next season. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I hope you enjoyed today's coverage, and we will see you next time.
I would like to point out that no one sent in a text for Vanessa. I will have to give a very disappointing message. I'm going to make up some when I talk to her later.